Hi. So I'm reading Harry Potter again because I read it at least like once a year, like the whole series. Good books. There are some holes in the plot that I can't figure out and try to discuss with my other Harry Potter nerds. We're called Potterheads. There's one that no one will ever have an answer for. I don't even think J.K. Rowling would have an answer for. In the third book, which is what I'm reading now, Arthur Weasley says about Fudge. He visited Sirius Black last night at Azkaban prison, and he said that Sirius has been saying for weeks now, he's at Hogwarts. Well, later, Fudge says that when he did visit Sirius Black at Azkaban prison, Sirius asks to borrow his newspaper, says he misses doing the crossword, and Cornelius Fudge says, "You're surprised at how normal he is." Well, the timing is off. Fudge couldn't have visited him that night because it was the night before they went back to school, so it would have been August 31st. But he couldn't have been talking for weeks, he's at Hogwarts, because he didn't see Scabbers the rat on Ron's shoulder until Fudge visited him. Hole in the plot, which I've never discussed with friends because there's really not an actual answer for it, whereas with everything else we can make up shit. But speaking of Scabbers, okay, so when these books came out, I was already an adult, but I was working at a daycare, and I'm like, what has got my kids reading? Like, that's, wow, my kids don't read. So I started getting into them, and I didn't really get into them until after the second book had come out, and the third was going to. So I started going to the midnight coming out things with the third, right? And I don't remember if it was like the fourth or the fifth or whichever one, but I always borrowed a kid because I felt kind of stupid being a grown-ass woman showing up at these things without a kid. And I suppose I could have, but I always borrowed somebody's kid. At one such event, we're all going there, and of course the kid I borrowed is super excited to be out late at night with Aunt Celeste. Not that she was actually my niece, but I'm Aunt Celeste to everybody. Super excited to be out past her bedtime without Aunt Celeste, getting Harry Potter books, and everybody's all dressed up. Not me, I'm too lazy to cosplay. But one woman shows up with a rat in a cage, and everybody of course is like, "Oh, Scabbers." And she's like, "No, his name is whatever the hell his name is, right?" Okay, listen, dumbass. You don't show up to a Harry Potter thing with a rat and get mad when people call it Scabbers. Dumbass.